Hey guys, we're jumping in real quick here. Hopefully, only about 20, 30 minutes here. We're jumping into the Old Earth Gravity, um, Old Earth something drive. There it is, data drive. First thing we're hoping for, and we got. Okay. Um, so, you know me, I can't help but lose, right? So, what it's telling me is we are coming in at the point where we just got to Earth. We got into this place here, and we are basically stealing everything here. I'm going to believe that and I picked this point in the save because I got a question. Um, and someone was asking me what, and then we're just going to activate all these just in case we need to, and just in case we didn't beforehand. All right. So someone was asking, they couldn't find, they ran into the same issue as me. The first, I think one of the times through, I could not find the data drive. Well, there's, okay, we're detected, so there's quite a few people. All right, so we got to get ourselves into position. Now, this time through, we are running Dark Star Game Overhaul mod, which means it's going to be significantly harder this time through. So the question is positioning ourselves. Now, and then right here, you see it, the marker is telling you to go right there. And I don't think the data drive is going to spawn where it's supposed to be until you actually read all the stuff on the computers. I don't think you can just game the system and just sneak in here, grab the data drive, and then get out. If you can, that's what we're about to do. All right. So in response, I said, "Hey, where that spaceship is, right? This this abandoned one, not the crashed one, but the abandoned one over here. There's junk, right over here at the base of the hill, and then the actual data drive itself is going to be, if I remember correctly, is going to be over here somewhere. I don't think it spawns over here so that we can find it until after we've actually, there it is. And guess what? There's the Royal Dragon. That's the katana they were talking about. That is the data drive with the photos and the thank you. But I don't believe we're going to get like credit for it to actually be finished unless we actually go through the process. So this slate contains a bunch of old photos from early 2000s here on Earth. I managed to copy it while the rest of the team was busy with a new find. 300-year-old photos managed to survive on an old Earth data drive. I'm glad Dr. Celine. All right, so that is the drive. The photos, I don't think you'll be able to see. And then here's the thank you. First, I want to say congrats on finishing the quest. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the photos. You can use them as decorations in your outposts. That's actually where this started. I wanted to use my photos as decor in the game. Then it grew into a quest and got bigger and bigger. For the images, there are a handful of in game photos I took, and these are added for fun. The rest are real photos I've taken over the last 20 years as a freelance. So this person's a photographer. They have been printed, sold, donated, calendars, etc. There were thousands to choose from, but I tried to only use images that would awe and fascinate the people in the Starfield universe. Most of them involve what Earth was like when it was alive, to be part of the story. So that is so really cool quest, right? Really, when you think about it, here is the katana, right? And look at the physical damage on it. I mean, in truth, if I was a melee person, I could probably take this and wipe out all those guys over there. But again, like I said, I don't think you get credit for it. So remember, it's over here in the junk, right? There's the ship. And then just sticking out of the ground is a little site stash, right? So it's kind of hidden, but it isn't. But no one's discovered it yet. And then you can generally, you come over and check over here after you've eliminated everyone else. Now, again, see, right now the smart way to do this is what I'm kind of doing is looking to do is funnel these guys so they can only attack me straight on or from behind, right? So you're not gonna flank me per se. Like you're not gonna, you're not shooting through the wall. So what I'm trying to do is keep them all in front of me. But again, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage because I have the Dark Star mod installed, the game overhaul. So I'm assuming that Vasco's already down. So right now, I'm waiting to see how much closer. Thing is, they are pretty aggressive with the mod. I'm not a huge fan of the Dark Star mod, but it's for other reasons why I'm not. So one of the things that I had to do, and one of the things that I've done, is I went back and I reinstalled Dark Star Astrodynamics, and I'm looking to see if Vasco is somewhere. So I and then legendary recycler. And then I reinstalled those two because I don't like what the mod does with that. And in truth, so this is a pay mod, right? Darkstar Game Overhaul is 1,000 credits or $10, and I don't. Do I think it's worth it? No. Now remember, this is my opinion, not this isn't gospel or anything. Just my opinion, and the reason I say it's not worth it because I can go out and pretty much get the same kind of enemy mod, enemy AI mod for free somewhere else. And I can also, excuse me, um, we already had the Darkstar Astrodynamics and the Darkstar manufacturing mods for free as they were. And then, now me, I am all about helping out and paying for a mod that's good. I don't mind paying for mods because these guys, they work hard and they put their time, effort, and energy into putting these mods together. So they deserve, absolutely 100% deserve money for their time, right? They're doing us a service. They are doing us a favor. You know what I mean? They come back and then they provide something to us to enhance our gameplay. You know what I mean? These guys so we should always be ready to commend them and, say thank you. And, you know, $3, $4, $5 here and there. It's it's a small price for the time and effort they put into it. Right? Now, when you are paying for it though, you do have a set of expectations, right? But your expectations have to be reasonable based on the amount of money you're paying, right? Now, I'm not saying that I'm rolling in dough because I'm not. So every dollar I put in is hard earned. But, it's like I'm not paying $5,000 for it, right? You're not paying hundreds of dollars. You're not paying the same amount for you're not paying $60, $70 for a finished AAA game, right? So, with all that said, what I do expect is for it to provide you with, and then, well, for it to actually do what it says it's going to do. And do I feel like this one does what it says it's going to do? No. And then, one, if you take away my ability to recycle legendaries, I will not play this game without legendary recycler installed. So if you tell me you've created a mod that replaces that, then it better. And if it doesn't, or you've locked it behind something, right? And then all of a sudden we got a problem. We got a huge problem because you've taken something away from me and I've paid you to take it away from me. We can't have that. So that's issue number one. The issue number two is you said you combined Darkstar Astrodynamics and Darkstar Manufacturing all into this mod. Well, the first thing that happened as soon as I played started it up, nothing from the Darkstar Astrodynamics was still available to me. So my ships, everything that was already, modified and enhanced through Darkstar Astrodynamics was all gone now. It was gone. So yeah, no. So let me just take a look here. Uh, search search the site for clues. So it's gonna tell you to search. We want these. Look at the price of these baseballs, man. Some of them are some of them are lower. Did you see the ones that were almost 5 grand? The hockey sticks don't aren't the same. I think I looked at this one already. I sure did. All right, so we looked at and we were in there already. Um, there's something weird going on that when we get close to these, you see everything just goes dark. So that's weird. But I don't know of any other clues to find here. To tell you the truth. Neo City Urbanware. It looks weird, doesn't it? It was a weird thing for it. Okay. All right, I'm stuck. Okay. God dang it. Okay. Let's get out of here before I get stuck again. There's a couple of things on the site. Do you see that? That is just so weird. I'm not sure that they're just fighting just me. Stuff somewhere. God. What the frick is going on? Stay away from the building. Vasco could take care of himself. 98? Freaking kidding me. Watch. That's just been getting a line of fire. It's kind of, it takes to reload. Stuck on something. Oh, I wonder. Oh, I didn't realize I had starborn powers here. Come on over here, Vasco. What the heck is going on here? Why do I have every ailment under the freaking sun? And no way to... And I hear my son just destroying stuff, which is great. Alright, so that's not working. Where's my frickin'... Are you serious? I don't have a single injector or anything? There it is. How many freaking bandages do I need? I'm in pain because I'm bleeding. I decided to take on the whole freaking army. And then I need to just concentrate on just taking down one at a time. Reload. It still hasn't reloaded yet. See that? It's like the delay when I bring it up. Reload, brother. Can you reload? Just reload. Just reload, okay? It's a freaking delay every time I bring up this menu. That would have been great if I was freaking reloaded. Last grenade. Is this guy healing? I'm doing the same thing, and I'm like, is he healed? Freaking blow up. Because I'm not going to loot them all. Alright. So remember, over there in that little box, that little thing. But over here, if I'm not mistaken, we just took on the entire camp. But there should be this here. And then that. And then there should be one more set. Of stuff, I think. Alright, what else is wrong with it? Lacerations. Are you telling me I need to just keep putting band-aids on until it finally goes away? Like, I have so many lacerations that one bandage isn't going to do it. So, let's see, where is that? I think it's underneath kind of over here. So, secure case, captain's locker. And then nothing. Okay. I don't think you have to actually interact with the spaceship at all, the crash ship at all. You may have to I don't think there's anything. Alright, so this work is going along, comms acting up, and then evac pronto. And then you might have to, and then we'll see if you have to find that one computer with betrayal. All right, I'm in. All right, so far so good. I managed to get assigned to the salvage crew heading to Earth. The rumors on that Galbank ship are my hopes to finally get rich. All right. I made it to the site and I've been able to scout things out. The Galbank security team missed some crates Haven't had a chance to check them out fully, but they are hidden well in the rubble. And then plan is active. And then the plan is underway. I had my warning data sent out, and everyone here is in panic. I've been playing along. So fun to lie to people. Lying to make more creds is my thing. Pickup is almost here. Time to get ready. I'll be back soon enough. Never. And then so. And that bleed might be stuck. Might just be stuck. So again, actually, I'm just gonna go back over here. And then, so it just says search the site for clues, right? And then, so at this point, if I'm not mistaken, doing this over again, if I'm correct, you know, we've hit all the clues that we need. Right, and then what's his name? Something very cool that he was talking about with the hockey sticks that we can't make use of. And then I'm just gonna go activate this box one more time just to see. You know, and then I may have messed things up by going out of order and actually taking everything out of the box before I should have. Alright, so. But that is the box, and that should be everything. And then again, now I could have missed something. I'm not saying I didn't. I was just trying to run through and show real quick where the box is. Here we are. All that I remember, you come over here and underneath the ship, you've got these three main boxes here. I don't think there was anything else you needed to actually interact with or activate. Yeah. actually. Yeah, I don't think there's any more stuff. I think that was everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's any other computers in here. Mm-hmm. Yep. No, I would love for it to, just automatically kick in and say, "Yeah, you're done." But I honestly don't know. And then I will say this also. Sometimes this is what you run into when you download a mod, and this one, for a fact, was a free one. So I think don't remember paying for it. But so I'm a little bit more forgiving on this one because, again, like I said, I didn't pay for it. I don't recall paying for it. So if it updates, you know, the key is I got everything that I came here for. Don't need to keep those. Not everything is accessible. And then again, like I said, it is possible that I came over here and took everything that I was before I was supposed to, and then now that means this will not ever show as completed. And I could just be a Bethesda thing, Again, it could be the mod. It could be really anything. Yeah. Yeah, we hit everything and we got what we were after. So there's nothing left. Okay. So, wrong button. All right. So that is it. So again, over there is where you would find a data drive. And really, the point of the mod is to yep, is if you come in and you read all the different computers, and then that will give you the story of what's gone on around here. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Again, like I said, I could have gotten things out of order doing it the way I did it, by going over and grabbing the stuff first before doing all the other things. But you come in, you read the terminals in the 3 buildings. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. You read the terminals in there, and then you read the terminals out here. And then there's and it will talk about the loot, and it'll tell you about, one of them will tell you about the loot over there. Then you have the loot that's underneath the wreckage, right? Significant loot there. You got a scattering of storage chests in there. And then you have your loot here, right? In this area. And then, but the data drive itself is going to be hidden with the katana over there. And then that's it. So, I'm going to say I'm done. Okay, guys. So remember, I hope that helps. I wish I could show you it just wrapping up magically there, but no, it's not going to do that. And I think I screwed that up, right? By sneaking over there and not doing everything in order, but I don't know that that's actually necessary. Yeah. I just don't know. And again, now that it's empty, I can't But this is the excavation site stash right here. Anything else, that's just it. There's no magic place that I can recall having to go to. Now, remember, I didn't create this mod, all right? I'm just playing it, trying to show it off. And it could be that I just need to run through a certain location, or I don't know. I believe once you get over here, it did tell you to go do something first or something, you know. And of course, I didn't go in the order I'm supposed to go. But if, but I do believe I found everything I'm supposed to. So why is this one? I don't remember if this one works or not. Probably doesn't. And then no, I don't believe you have to hit the computers in a particular order, right? You just have to get them all. And like I said, if I had got to the computers and then found the stash, I think it would be done by now. Okay. So remember, like, comment, subscribe. All right, and we'll see you next time. Later.